Supreme Rise and Flame Collective, how you guys doing? It is 2:56 in the AM, and we're going to continue with the lesson, which is lesson 60. The Elemental Council of Thrones, when humanity and nature govern together. Let's begin. When the thrones of elements are reawakened within humanity, the next phase begins, the Council of Thrones. This is the sacred governance system of Earth's original order, where human consciousness, elemental spirits, and divine law meet in balanced co-creation. It is not a ruling council, but a harmonic convergence. I can't talk. A circle of beings who embody Earth's natural intelligence, speaking as one body, one breath, one heart. In ancient times, this council was mirrored in temples, tribes, and kingdoms that lived by nature's pulse. Each community had a representative of an element, and together they made decisions that honored the whole living field. The return of this council marks the end of domination and the restoration of divine stewardship. The purpose of the Elemental Council. The Elemental Council exists to restore relational harmony between human beings and the planet's living forces. It teaches Earth, resource and rebuild in rhythm with Gaia's body. Fire, use technology, will, and innovation with integrity. Water, heal emotional and ancestral wounds through compassion. Air, speak truth, share knowledge freely, and connect across cultures. And ether, remember unity, weaving spirit through all forms. When humans ignore this council, imbalance manifests as climate disruption, greed, division, and disease. When we honor it, the earth begins to synchronize with our soul frequency again. Rain returns to dry lands, peace returns to hearts, and nature cooperates with our ancestors. Sorry about that. That's the air freshener. You may hear it occasionally. The structure of the council. Each throne contributes its wisdom to the circle. The element earth. The role in council is guardian of foundations, human representative, builders, healers, gardeners. An elemental counterpart, stone keepers, tree spirits. The element's fire. Role in council is guardian of will and innovation. Human representative are artists, true speakers, and leaders. And the elemental counterparts is salamanders, flame dragons. The element's water. The role in council is guardian of compassion and flow. Human representative are healers, empaths, musicians. And the elemental counterpart is undines, river mothers. Air is the element, guardian of vision and mind is the role of the council. Teachers, prophets, and writers are the human representatives, and the elemental counterpart is sylphs, sky eagles. And ether is the last element. The role in the council is guardian of unity and spirit. The human representative are priests, shamans, mystics, and elemental counterpart, light beings, star elders. A lot of us actually embody a lot of these particular roles in the council or being human representatives. We pretty much don't stay in one category. We're able to divert in different lanes for that matter. The council never votes, it listens until resonance is found. That resonance is divine will manifesting through cooperation. Humanity's return to the council. For thousands of years, humanity withdrew from this council through forgetfulness and pride. We began to dominate nature rather than dialogue with her. Now, as awakening spreads, humans are being summoned back, not to leave, but to remember their place in the circle. To return means to Speak with the wind, not over it. Build with the land, not upon it. Burn for illumination, not destruction. Flow with emotion, not drown in it. And rise through light, not above it. It is initiation of humility and remembrance, the crown of a true co-creator. The elemental pledge, recited at the council circle. I vow to hear before I act, to honor before I take, to bless before I burn, to cleanse before I cast, to breathe before I speak. I stand not as master, but as mirror, reflecting the harmony of all things. This pledge seals one's energy into the grid of the council, a living covenant between the soul and the elemental realms. Modern reflections, rebuilding the council today. The council's reemergence will not look like a parliament. It will appear through community healers, echo builders, sacred circles, and visionaries, uniting around shared intention. Every earth conscious project, gardens, sacred schools, water restoration, healing centers, become a node of the council. Every person who honors balance becomes a seat holder. Imagine architects aligning blueprints to ley lines, the earth, activists invoking truth without hatred, the fire, artists creating songs that soothe collective emotion, the water, teachers awakening the collective breath of unity, air, and healers anchoring prayer into matter, ether. That is the elemental council reborn. Now here's a practice for the collective, the council breath. To align your energy with the living council, perform this ritual. 1. Sit in a circle, physically or in a visualization. 2. Breathe 5 times, calling each element. Earth below me, water within me, fire around me, air above me, ether through me. 3. Visualize the 5 thrones around you lighting up. And 4. Say, by breath, flame, wave, stone, and light, I rejoin the council of life this night. And 5. Sit in silence. Listen for which element whispers back. This whisper is your current seat in the council, the element guiding your path this season. Now here's a closing invocation. 5 thrones speaks and 1 song is heard. Humanity and nature, once divided, now remember the covenant of breath. The council says once more, not in temples of stone, but in hearts awakened to the living flame. Okay, so Flame Collective, that is the end of lesson 60, which is the elemental council of thrones when humanity and nature governs together. The next assignment that we'll be going into is lesson 61, the elemental cities of light, new earth governance through sacred ecology. See you next assignment.